We wanted a more persuading character that is fit for the crime genre. We had Andreas speak with a Colombian accent to show that he is still new to England. Another reason for that is because Colombians are usually stereotyped to be in drug cartels. We use the stereotype to our advantage to make the character seem fit for the role and the genre. Furthermore, since I am Colombian myself, I play Andreas, I have the natural skin color and appearance to make me look like a Latin American. Andreas' body language is strong and upright. This is to show how strong physically and mentally Andreas is, which is needed to survive in the drug business. Our film is typical of the crime and gangster genre because of related business whether it's about drugs or violence. We had all characters in the film to wear urban costumes. This is because the dark clothing makes it seem as though they are trying to conceal presence. Colorful costumes would be ruining the serious atmosphere. During the exchange scene, we had Andreas keep a calm and serious facial expression. This is typical of the genre because it shows power and crime. However, when Andreas is put into a life-threatening spot, he becomes scared, typical of the life of drugs could lead to. Our film has challenged the genre convention in terms of the behavior of the main character. Usually a crime film has a force of justice to fight the enemy. However, our main character turns towards bad business and betrays his comrades. Andreas seems to be a trustworthy person, but betrays his superior, showing Andreas is desperate, cares a lot for his family due to the extent of danger he's put on himself. In the exchange scene we use no room lights, to have it completely dark. Instead, he used a spotlight to focus on just the table. This was so we can focus more towards the point and show that this was the area of importance in the scene. We had several locations from interior to exterior. The only interior location was the exchange scene, which was the dark room. This is because a drug business must be done in secret. Another location was during the chase scene from under the bridge to over a bridge. The overbridge was essential because that is when the two characters had a major confrontation. The high bridge provided an obstacle for the characters because they could fall off if they weren't careful. We have used several profile and middle close-up shots to see character facial expressions when dealing with intense situations. Final location was an alleyway, where Andreas was shot. An alleyway is usually isolated and narrow, which is why people tend to avoid them. This made a perfect place for someone who plans to kill without being noticed, plus it had only two ends which restricts options to escape. We had Andreas grow his beard to show maturity and age. Also, we had him have long messy hair to show that he doesn't have time to do everyday things. He's dedicated into supporting his family. The camera was mostly focused on the character's facial expression. This is typical of its genre because crime and thriller films are all about the tension, and facial expressions set high intentions. This is the ending scene that we had but just before the drug lord comes in to kill the main character. The story is typical of the crime genre because the aspect of power that the drug lord has, deciding whether someone dies or not, and respect for the gangsters. If respect is lost between gang members, it usually results in death.